What's up, everyone? Just doing a quick little live feed before Earl gets on in a little while. See how everyone's doing. Try to sort out some wires here. Not too much going on for me at this time. Just trying to get done with the light setup on the man truck. That's why I need more wires. What's going on, Bulgare? What's going on? I said just getting some wires ready to extend for my man truck. Figure kill some time before Earl comes on. What's going on, Sean? Afternoon, Kagan. How are you doing, sir? See, it must be like 5, almost 6 o'clock for some of you guys. They're on the East Coast, that is. Oh, man. Extending wires is always fun. 5:30, yep. Yeah, it's only 2:30 here. Debating on whether you want to do work on an RC or just chill. Why can't you do both at the same time? So. All right. That should give me enough to stretch out what I need. Get the same length. I see some of you guys have checked out the video I did last night on the new Tamiya chassis, and I thank you for that. That was a very good looking chassis for sure. I didn't get there in time to see him do any laps with the thing or get a chance to drive it myself, but he did say he would let me next time he's got it out there. So, Bulgir, if you were to work on something, what do you got going? What are you working on? Maintenance, build, changing? Okay. Really don't feel like moving my camera. I don't want to show all the garbage there. Ah, okay. ESC plate and all for the shock relocation, if you will. Which SCX24 do you have? I got my little beast here. We've got the hot racing plate, shock relocation. Got the brass knuckles on the front, brass on the back. All goes on real nice. So, come on. I'll see you next Tuesday. What's going on, man? Not a lot here. Killing some time before Earl gets on a bit. I can't get back. How do you come back on? There it is. So. It's a fun little piece, that's for sure. Might have to do a little more trimming, though, on the fender. Get a little bit of rubbage going. Nice. I know the guy I got my parts from had the links. I don't know which version. I know he had them in stock. I don't have those either. I don't think I really need them. I don't run the thing much, as you can tell. It's stupid clean, no marks on it. I mainly run it over wooden blocks that I've got, so. Yeah. Not crazy about the way they did the rear bumper mount with the screws going through it like that. Looks a little funky to me. They could come up with something better, I think. Still got to put the lights back in the front. I think I had them in and then took them back out. I don't remember. No, I want to set up a rear light setup somehow. Yeah, they're cool. Should see how my battery is right now. I don't even know where my battery checker is. Whoops. At least it's not plugged in, it's just in place. Otherwise, I'd lose this one. So, come on. The only thing with converting this from the Jeep to the C10, I have an issue with the body posts. Come on, get in there. Still got all the stock parts. I could swap it back if I want to, if I don't want to mess up this body. But it's a cool one. Molded a little funky. Looks like it's got damage on the back already. So. Yeah. Mine just hits a little bit. And I can see in areas where I trimmed it, because I got this as the clear body, I can still see some of the line. So I just need to bring it back out to those areas on both front and back. After that, I think it'll be okay. Down there. Yep. So. Oh. As you guys probably saw, I'm working on the lights on the MAN truck now. Got to extend out the turn signal leads so I can meet to the back. And then put it onto the controller to give you up the front there. This I got to run back and then back forward with the plug end. All I'm doing is using these little common sense 8-port light setups. That's what I put in the night hauler back there. It works really nice now. Only ones I'm not doing yet on this is I'm not hooking these up. Too much of a pain right now. Because there's already 12 lights in just the front of this thing that I've got to run all the wires for. Then there's 5 on each side in the back. So yeah, I don't need an extra one up front here. Put a little bit of heat shrink on here just to hide it when it's going up through here. It'll look better. Probably going to run the fiber optic type stuff to my upper lights up here if I do those into that. Still haven't decided on that yet. Because the only other port that'll be available on this will be one that constantly flashes. And I don't want that on that. I don't think it'd look right. So what's everyone else working on today, if anything? Bulgear might work on his SCX24. Sean, you still working on that body, or you getting that close to being done? Spaghetti. Go. That's better. Let's see. I've got enough wire I can extend out with. That's a good thing. Oops, missed one. See, I knew it was there. Good. Oh, man. Well, for me, I'd love to go crawling, but I'd probably kill myself doing it. And we got more storms probably moving in. Let's see here. Temp is actually just now 100 today. Yeah, we got some weather moving in here. A little bit of radar there. I know it's hard to see. There we go. That's better. So. Yeah, I just uploaded the first heat from VTA last night in the races. I did that one, and I did like half of another one before we started getting a storm where I was at for the races. 80 degrees in southeast Arizona. Yeah, you must be getting a little bit of weather out there, Desert Fun for All. I'm in Sun City, Arizona, in the Phoenix metro area. If you know Phoenix at all, I'm about 15, 20 minutes away from Lake Pleasant. Let me run these over to my other area here. Hold on. There we go. I could probably turn that easy enough, but I got more of a mess over there on that side. Oh, man. Let's see. Check this. Yeah, you're getting all the rain down there. Desert Fun for All. We haven't had a whole lot up here at all. Kind of sucks. We need it bad. Oh. Okay, Sean, some of you other guys that do the scale crawling stuff, what have you guys been using to make seat belts with? I'd like to do some for this. It's got a slot in it for it to come through, but not much else. But I would like to have some on here. I think it would set it off real nice looking through the windows of the cab. Restick all these things on. Oh, cool. Did you do it out towards Wickenburg or something, Bull Gear? Or Whitman or something like that? I never thought of that, RCU next Tuesday. Never thought of that. I gotta remember where my smaller zip ties are at. I never thought of zip ties, honestly. I've got some somewhere. Let me see. Got one here. Let's see if it'll work size-wise for what I'm thinking. Yeah, that would work. Cool. Okay. I like the ribbon idea, though, because I can form it and it can look more relaxed. Oh, Casa Grande? That's way south of me. That's on the way down to Tucson. I'm opposite area. I'm heading towards Prescott and all like that. From where I live, I go up 107th to 74 and head or take that down to Lake Pleasant, or can turn and go up north to get on 17, missing all the traction or the traffic. Cool. Thanks, Kagan. That's a real good idea. I do like that ribbon. And we've actually got a sewing shop not far from me that has all sorts of stuff like that. So that might work. I can take this with me and get the right size. Cool. I'll do that tomorrow. They're the ones I went to when I got the lace, when I did the lace paint job on the roof of one of my drift cars. So yeah, Sean, I don't know if a 5-point harness is needed in a semi truck though. Not one that's just the street cruiser, if you will. Might be a bit overkill. Now, the 5-point, I'd do that for my crawler or something like that if I was doing a scale interior on that. Cool, Sierra Vista. It's been a while since I've been to Sierra Vista. Cool. Oh, man. So, all kinds of lights and light stuff I've got here. Oh, where are they? There they are. There's one. And there's the other one. Page is nice. Couple bubblegum lights. I've had this one on the inside of my one Porsche drift car. That's my undercover cop car. Come on, there we go. But unfortunately, they don't work on a Y. They will work each one plugged into this, but I can't Y it out, so I've got to get another controller. So. But they're neat. You can tell this one's got some real rough edges on it where it'd been beat on a crawler and rolled. I've got all sorts of weird random stuff. I mean, those. Got these little lights that were in a crawler, but they're from a plane. More light controls, more lights. These are something that work really good. You can use them as rock lights, headlights, all sorts of different things. These leads right here. Get these at Walmart in the boat section. Good afternoon, Gabe. How are you doing, sir? These work really well. They're nice and bright. And you got a battery that's not dead. I mean, nice and bright. Works really well. Already got double-sided tape on them, so if you want to put them underneath as a rock light, works great, and they're not expensive. You get 2 to a pack just like that. I actually had these in as headlights in one of my bug bodies before. It fills it up nice, and it right from behind, it made it nice. Yeah, that's a nice little cheap rock light setup. If you get something like the TRX4, it's got the inner fender wells. This will fit perfectly in there. Sticks on nice. Doesn't come off easy either. And I have run them through a controller like this before with no problems. So, yeah, I got all sorts of miscellaneous stuff. That there. A whole mess of wires, of course. But another full setup here. So, yeah, I got all sorts of stuff hanging around. Let's see if I can pull these batteries out of this thing. Go. So, even an old AS5 axial servo that is full Metal Gear. Came out of an AX10 I had. Let's see how they got this done. Yeah. Who cares? It's coming open. I need the batteries. I got a laser pointer that the cat likes to play with. I think that's going to be too big, isn't it? There we go. Let's see, where did I put that thing? In here, yep, right there. Chain setup I made for doing sled pulls. Had a hook on that end I took off for something else just recently. Hooked around the axle and had that hanging back out. Worked great. Quick disconnect too. Oh man. Come on. I know, not a whole lot going on here today, guys. Just trying to do a few things here. Probably when Earl's on, I'll be in the chat section. And I'll get some of the soldering done on my deal. Cool. That works good. All right, Bull Gear, thanks for stopping in. Throw these out. There we go. Oh, one came back to me. Oh. Now let's see here. Let's see. Basher Boy, Sean, or someone, if you want to hop in, see if I can do this right. Post that up for right now. I'll hop in, more than welcome. I know I'm still trying to get used to doing this, so forgive me. I'm slow at things at times. Oh, man. Right there. Well, the AZ part is because I'm back in Arizona. Froggy came from a friend's daughter in Florida. When I was riding motorcycles all the time, I was a member of ABATE, American Bikers Aiming Towards Education. We did a lot of events. bike shows, bike nights, and all like that, state events, things of that nature. Um, and I was always hopping around place to place, and green is one of my favorite colors. So, friend's daughter gave me the nickname of Froggy. So it stuck. Nothing real fancy, but it fit me. When I was able to do things a lot more, I would jump around place to place doing all sorts of things, car shows, motorcycle shows. Um, we also taught what they call the MSAP classes at the high schools, um, teaching the kids how to watch out for people on motorcycles, why we wear what we wear, and do what we do on the bikes. So that's about it. Links. Oh, I'm going to put those over there. We actually do have frogs out here. When it rains and such, you can actually hear them making a bunch of noise. So, yep. Especially where I live, I'm not in the city proper, so you can hear them a lot easier. Like I said, I'm about 15, 20 minutes away from Lake Pleasant. So it's kind of more of a rural type area. I'm in the area called Sun City, but I'm Sun City, Peoria, Surprise, three areas right here around me. Just a few miles up the road is Glendale. Um, so yeah. But yeah, they're out here. Got frogs, got bats. Let's see. Of course, we get coyotes around here quite a bit. That's why we always go outside with our dogs. We got smaller dogs. Um, Even the larger dogs, they'll attack them. Um, area I live in, there's 2 or 3 golf courses right in this general area, and a couple of them are split by roads. Different times of early morning or later night, you'll see coyotes just trotting across. Once in a while during the day, but not as often. And yes, of course, we do have roadrunners out here as well. Haven't seen many of them lately, though. We used to have a lot of bunnies. Hello, Brad. Used to have a lot more of the little lizards running around. But a lot of those things have been going away. Probably from construction going on and all the other garbage. Oh, man. So, let's see. Yeah, it does sound like that, Kagan, but I don't know if it is or not. Oh, man. Twisting the wires so it stays together and all, great. Makes it stay where you want it to go, but when you got to mess with it, it makes it a pain. So it also could just be the area I'm in that they're not as prevalent anymore. When I moved out here in '84, we lived a little bit farther east from where I'm at now. And we drive out to just down the road from where I'm at now. Back then, and a mile past Grand Avenue on Bell Road, it was all dirt. Now we get some of that other stuff too. Tarantulas like to stay mainly more up north here. We got snakes out here. Centipedes, not so much, but we have scorpions, and we do have those around this house. We've killed a couple inside here and there. Wife got stung last year. No major incident. It was a larger one, so it didn't do any damage, just an annoyance. Luckily, she's not allergic. Otherwise, that would have been a major problem. There. So. No. Let me see something here. Oh, holy smokes, that's blown up. That right now. That. Wow. All kinds of garbage. Okay. Double check something here real quick. Oh. Yeah, we have those out here. Not so much around the area I'm at. I have seen them. I almost got bit by one years ago. Was doing landscape maintenance at a house in Scottsdale, and it was up on a mountain. We barely had enough room to put the truck and trailer. Let's see, made it. And I was sitting up against a rock fixing my shoe, and I didn't see it, but there was one coming out of a hole in the rock behind me, and my buddy / boss grabbed me and pulled me out of the way just before it bit me. Would have got me right about here, so that wouldn't have been too fun. Okay, Earl's going on in just about 50 minutes, so I'm only going to stay on for a few minutes more. So, I'll let him know. Go. Cool. So yeah, Earl will be on in about 50 minutes or so. I didn't want to kick into his time, but I did say on Gabe's thing last night as everyone was leaving that I was going to try to pop on for a few minutes at least in the afternoon. So, I mean, I don't have a lot going on. I've got soldering to do, but I don't feel like doing that. Xavier, hello, sir. How are you doing? Not a much, man. Just sitting here talking, messing with some wires here and there, and that's about it. Waiting on Earl to come on in a little while. Doing more stuff on the semi trucks. Yes, he is, Sean, in about 50 minutes. He said he might pop in here in just a second, so. So, we won't go there about dog incidents. I've had a few different ones. When I was a kid in Connecticut, I was riding home from the store on my dad's bike in the winter, and two Dobermans came out and pinned me up against a light pole, which back east, they oil them, grease them, whatever you want to call it, to keep them moist for the winter. Well, they had just done that, and I had a brand new jacket on, and it destroyed the jacket. The people were inside the house, and they wouldn't come out and take care of their dog. Then another time, I got bit by 8 dachshund puppies. Dude, thank you. Thank you, thank you. 100 subs. Thank you very much, sir. That's something I was wondering if I'd ever hit. Thank you very much. I'll see you next Tuesday. Wow, that's cool. Didn't expect that today. Nice. I'm trying to get better at doing this, the live stream stuff, getting more videos out. I am limited with some of the things I do. If I can do stuff like this, if I can do more looks, reviews, whatever you want to call it, on like that new Tamiya that I checked out that was my buddy's, it'll help out more, I'd say. Yeah. Wow, cool. Thank you very much. Yes, it is, Gabe. It sure is, especially for someone like me who doesn't get a whole lot of stuff out there all the time. What's going on, Earl? Yeah, I've actually had a couple other people say that they've been unsubbed as well. Buddy of mine, you'll see him in here once in a while, TC. He signed up and set everything up, and like 3 days later, it unsubbed him. Yeah, that's part of it, Brad, but not all of it. Some of it is just the general algorithm that they use to screw stuff up. But we won't go there. But wow. Yeah. Thank you very much, man. 100 subs is a big deal. That's funny, Gabe. But no, it's nuts at times. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, he does. With you guys in here, what would you guys like to see me try to get done or do? I mean, I'm limited on funds and all at times. I do want to try to build a loading dock setup for my semis. Maybe do some just driving around and parking type videos with that thing for practice. I don't know. I don't know. What would be something good to put out there, guys? Flashback. So, wow. Yep. No, that's actually said. I'm at 101 for subs. That is something else. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. No clue on that, Brad. I have no idea. I had thought about that, but I don't know. Anything comes to mind, I'll be watching. Well, I appreciate that, Gabe. I'm the same way there, Alvin. I can't do a whole lot. I can do some of the stuff on this, like with the wiring and all. But doing real scale, small stuff, I have a hard time. Arthritis is not fun. Whether it be in my hands, my back, neck, or whatever, it limits what I can do at times. I do know I need to make some sort of a course for this little thing and have some fun with that. Let's see, what else? I've done overviews on my race stuff, my drift stuff, crawling stuff. People don't need that because everyone has that out there. I haven't finished up the Asterion, so I haven't driven it, so I can't do a real overview on that. Plus, that's a real old chassis anyways. May can drive a TC01. Yeah, I'd love to have one of those. I will get to drive one in a couple weeks. We're off next week for Labor Day. We're not racing next week. Following week is oval course, but I think Jeremy might bring that thing out anyways. If he does, I'm gonna try to get to drive it. Yep, understand that. Oh, the Tamiya Xavier? Yeah, I'd love to get a hold of one of those things. I don't even know if those things are running right now. Let's see. Yeah, it's about 265 right now. A little out of the range right now. If I get some of my drift stuff sold that's just sitting, maybe I can swing that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to at least driving the one that Jeremy had there last night. I did the video on. Like I said in the video, it had a 17.5 in it because he's trying to set it up for some of the racing we have there. And our touring car setup, which you can change bodies on that thing to put a regular touring car body on. We run 17.5 for that. So he was prepping it for that. The stock tires don't grip too well, from what he was saying. Run regular touring tires, it should be fine. But right now it was a little undrivable, and he didn't have any touring car tires with him, and no one had any spares last night. Yeah, I'm trying to figure stuff out that I can do. I've got all sorts of garbage out here. I know one thing I should probably do. How many of you remember the Jesse James West Coast Choppers motorcycles that they had? They had two different sizes. Yeah, Sean, that's right. It is the only one that sounds like the real car. I've got two of the Jesse James bikes. One is the larger version. I've got the smaller one as well in a box. Think about putting a bigger brushed motor in it so it'll actually do wheelies. Would that be something cool to watch or what? Gabe, you're just going on 30 soon. If you're getting that bad, you're not going to make it to my age. Granted, I get frustrated with a lot of stuff because of physical limitations. It drives me nuts. I mean, I can't go out and do half the stuff I need to in the yard. I can't do a lot of stuff here without killing myself. I have to do it in steps. So, yeah. If you're getting frustrated now, Gabe, breathing exercises, prayer, meditation, whatever you need to do. Because if you're that bad now, your heart ain't going to like it when you're older. Oh, man. So, yeah. Oh, man. So, no, I think I might do something with that bike there. I've got it all torn apart. I've had it torn apart for a while. All I have to do is put a different motor in it. Third of the way to 40. I'm 51. Be 52 next March. So, gotta admit I'm doing good. I was told I'd be in a wheelchair before I was 35. I've got them beat. I'm still not in one in a full-time capacity anyways. Have to use one at different shows. I do Comic-Cons. But that's about it. Yeah, I still have all my Comic-Con stuff here too. Stuff to sell. Oh. There you go, Gabe. You guys were talking about rave stuff last night. The light up gloves and the mask that lights up with sound. I don't know if this one's got batteries in it or not, but let's see, get the shadow. Doot, 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 doot. Brad, who had a show for what? Yeah, count to 20 or 30 or 40 or however much you got to do. There you go. I don't think that one's got any battery life in it. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, Earl. We do Comic-Cons. Sell all sorts of stuff. Too bright there. We also sell artwork, knives, such as that. We also have trainers, all sorts of stuff. Yeah, Outbreak USA is the name we go by. What's up, Kevin? Alvin, if we ever do a show out by you, I will get with you and try to get you in. I can't guarantee, but I can try. Depends on whose show it is that we're doing. We have some connections, but not a whole lot. Yeah, if I get a chance later on, I'll find some pictures of our booth and send to you later, Alvin. Show you what we do. I mainly go. I don't do a whole lot of lifting. The guy that owns the thing, he won't let me anymore. He knows how I am. He used to own a gun shop. That's how I met him. He was just up the street from me. I'd help him out there, just to give me something to do. I didn't get paid. I just sat there and helped out. Chico Con. I'll have to look into that one. But I mainly handle the money, selling different things like the phone cords that we have. This thing is 10 foot long, lifetime warranty. So stuff like that I get a hold of. We do t-shirts, all sorts of fun stuff. But, all right. So, oh man. So yeah, if we go out that way to a show, Alvin, I'll let you know and see if we can get you in. So they're fun. You have to be prepared for the weirdness. It can get real strange, especially if there's furries. If there's furries at a con, yeah, it's a whole different world. Furries are strange. They're the people that dress up in the animal costumes and they make all sorts of the weird noises and all like that, trying to act like the animal. It gets a little freaky. Totally freaks out my buddy. Yeah. Gabe, he's redoing the show again. They just started up again this year. I follow him on Instagram and all that. So they're doing some new builds in a different way, not like it was back then. And also a buddy of mine is also his co-driver when he does the Baja 500 and all like that in his trophy truck. And he also did the wiring on that NASCAR racer they did that they took the top off of. My buddy Gerald did all that. So yeah, I've still got a bunch of my comics there, Alvin. So I know what you mean. I've got almost all issues of the original Ghost Rider, except for like 4 or 5. So I'm still trying to find those when I can afford them. Right now I'm trying to get all the manga for Initial D. Yes, typical car dork stuff, but it's a good series, and the books go into more detail than the anime does. So, yeah, that's about it. Well, guys, it's 3:30 my time. I'm gonna get off here, give you guys a break before Alvin comes on live. Thank you guys for stopping in. Thanks to, that sucked, Alvin. But thanks for stopping in. Thanks for getting me over the 100 sub mark. I greatly appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. But we'll see you in a little while on Earls. Have a good one, guys. Talk to you in a bit.